Hello there. I want to visit with you today about a topic that I see often misunderstood. I get many times a veteran, or even sometimes they're professionals like the real estate agents that they're working with, not understanding or knowing how to answer this question if you can have more than one VA loan at a time. Let's take a look at this and clear this all up today. My name's Miles Pitcher. I'm the owner of Superior Lending. I've been doing loans for 22 years. The questions I'm going to clearly answer today are: can you have multiple VA loans? Can you convert your current primary residence VA loan to a rental and then purchase another one? And can you do a no down payment loan on a second VA home loan? Hang in here to the end. I'll show you how to be able to access and get a really cool tool or spreadsheet that will help you calculate and figure out what you can do with your entitlement. Let's hop into the spreadsheet that I've prepared. So let's start out by first talking about entitlement. Entitlements, you get a basic entitlement, and then depending on where the conforming loan limits are, the secondary entitlement gets added in. Currently for 2023, most of the country has a loan limit of $726,200. And if you take that, you divide it by 4, that really gets you the $181,550 as the entitlement number for this year. If you happen to live in an area that's a high cost area, like for example in Utah, Park City is a high cost area, that can go higher, and you would just put in what the limit is right here for the high cost area. But like I said, most of the country is going to be at 726. Let's start stepping through this on our first home and our VA loan. So if we purchased our first home using our VA loan at $350,000, we would need to use $87,000 of our entitlement. So our entitlement's $181, we're using $87,500. Remaining entitlement available will be $94,050. We multiply that by 4, and that tells us how much we could buy another home as long as we moved into it as a primary residence, how much we could buy without coming in with any down payment. Now, before we jump to the second home, I want to clarify that VA is totally cool with you converting your old home to a rental and leaving that VA loan on there. They do ask and want to make sure that you have lived in that home for at least 12 months as your primary residence. There are exceptions to that, but after you've lived there for a while, you can move on to another home and you can use your VA eligibility to purchase that second home. The question becomes, can I do it without having any down payment or using the 100% loan? And this spreadsheet will help you calculate that. There are also times where you're going to need to purchase your new home before you can sell off your old one. And that would apply to this scenario also. So let's hop to this pink section that shows purchasing a new primary residence. You'll be able to plug in here in these yellow boxes your numbers. Let's say we're buying a $425,000 new home while retaining the old one. You can see that we still have our $376 entitlement available. We take the difference between the two, and this shows us that we need to come in with a down payment of $12,200 or 2.87% down payment. That is so much better than an FHA loan, a conventional loan. And please remember that VA loans have very good interest rates generally compared to conventional loans, and they carry no private mortgage insurance, which is phenomenal. So this tool I'm happy to send to you. I'm going to put a link in the notes here where you can put in your email and be able to get this spreadsheet sent to you. And then you can put in your numbers, your scenarios, and calculate how much money you would need for down payment, if any, or what the max would be. You would be able to do a 100% loan on the secondary home. I do want to clarify that if you buy a home with a VA loan and you turn around and sell it, your entitlement will get restored, and then you can buy another home, no problem. We're talking only here in this scenario about retaining that first home with a VA loan on it and purchasing another one while still, so you'd have 2 VA loans at the same time. Please let me know if you have any questions. Here's my contact info, and please feel free to reach out. Like I said, if you have any questions, we love helping on VA loans and running any scenarios. Have a great week. We'll talk to you soon.